So you or your real estate agent scheduled an inspection with us, and now you're wondering what happens next. I'm going to walk you through today exactly what to do and how to do it before the inspection takes place. Now that the inspection has been scheduled, there are 3 things that will happen before the inspection actually takes place. The first is you need to look for an email. The email will be titled, "Your home inspection has been scheduled, action required." You will notice that it says it comes from Mighty Fortress Inspections via HG Notifier. That stands for Home Gauge. That's the computer software that we use to do your report. In this case, I just used a generic PayPal test as the recipient. So when you look down on that email, you're going to notice a couple of very important pieces of information. The first is your username and password. Make sure that you pay attention to that because you're going to need that several times after the inspection. The next is you can see exactly what services have been requested and how much they cost, including if you have qualified for any discounts. You'll also see the inspection total, so you'll know how much to expect to pay at the time of the inspection. No surprises. Finally, you'll see your name and information and your agent's name and information as well if you are working with one. After you make sure all of this information is correct, then you will click where it says to sign in at Home Gauge. Scrolling down the email, you'll see 2 other places where you can click. The first is our Pay Online page. So you can pay us directly through our website through PayPal by clicking on this link. Another thing that is a great piece of information is how to get in touch with us. Especially if your agent set up the inspection and you have questions for us, you can see our email, our phone number, and our website to make sure you get the information that you need. Now that we have clicked to sign in, you'll be directed to homegauge.com. You will see 2 places where you can log in. Either the login button at the top right of the screen, or you can click where it says that there have been so many home inspection reports uploaded, get yours. Both of those will take you to the login page. Remember that username and password I told you about in the email? Here's where you put them in. After you put in the username and the password, you're going to click on Sign In. Doing so takes you to this page. If you have worked with Home Gauge software before, you'll see all of the addresses of the homes that have been put into Home Gauge. However, if this is your first time to use Home Gauge software, you'll only have one. So you're going to click on View Details. That opens up this screen. Agree to the third-party agreement will then bring you to this screen. I know, there's a lot of clicking going on. So if you click on the green button that says Sign Agreements, you will be taken to your inspection agreements. You will see on your inspection agreement the property address, the fee for the home inspection. You can read through everything that's in there. It's only 10 points, so it's not that much to read. And after you are comfortable with all of that, click on the Agree button, type in your name under Signature, and then click Sign Agreements. That brings you to this page. As you can see, there's no picture there because we haven't done the inspection yet. So for right now, that's all you have access to is the pre-inspection agreement. But the nice thing is you can see your agreements were signed. Good job. The last step to think through before the inspection takes place. First, are there any specific questions or concerns you have about the property? Write these down. We can answer them either during the inspection or afterward. Second, if you're going to be at the inspection, are there any measurements you want to take or any decorating you need to think through? For example, if you inherited your great-grandmother's ginormous dining room set, you might want to decide which room is actually big enough to hold all that pieces of furniture. Finally, while you are more than welcome to attend the inspection, you don't have to be there. We completely understand if you are out of town or if it's not a convenient time for you to take off of work. So that's completely up to you whether or not you want to be there for the actual inspection. If you do decide to come, there are a few things that you might want to take into consideration. First, it will take 2 to 4 hours depending on the size and the age of the home. So that's kind of a long time to commit to. Also, too many people can really slow down the inspection. So while it's tempting to invite parents and aunts and uncles and friends to come do a walkthrough of the house, the inspection is not a good time to do that. Next, the heat and/or the AC may or may not be on during the inspection, which can make the inside of the home very uncomfortable. And finally, if the home is already vacant, you might want to bring a folding chair so that you've got a place to sit for those 2 to 4 hours that you're going to be sitting there. So that's it. The 3 steps before the inspection is to look for the email, sign the pre-inspection agreement, and then decide if or maybe not you're going to actually attend the inspection. I hope this helps, and we look forward to seeing you soon.